Welcome to World in 2 Minutes. These are your headlines. Yemeni President Rabuh Mansour Hadi is set to begin peace talks with Iranian-backed Houthi militias under the auspices of the United Nations in Geneva by June 10th. Hadi agreed to meet on the condition that Houthis hand over their weapons before he participates in the talks. His decision comes after a visit by U.S. Assistant Secretary of State for Near-Eastern Affairs Anne Patterson in Riyadh. President Barack Obama has signed the Freedom Act. The bill will revive and remake the post-9/11 spy program that had expired 2 days ago. Phone companies will still be required to collect and store customer data, but now rather than having to routinely send the data to the government, the companies will only turn phone call information data over at the request of the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Court. The new legislation reforms a government surveillance program exposed by former NSA contractor Edward Snowden. The United States has called on Myanmar's government to treat minority Rohingya Muslims as citizens to solve the root cause of the migrant crisis in Southeast Asia. The American call came 1 week after the UN Refugee Agency made the same request to the Myanmar government with no success. Southeast Asia has been faced with a migrant crisis as many of Myanmar's ethnic Rohingya Muslims flee government-backed persecution and discrimination. The 2 former FIFA officials and 4 corporate executives arrested last week in Zurich have now been placed on Interpol's most wanted list on racketeering and corruption charges. Among them is ex-Vice President Jack Warner and former Executive Committee member Nicolas Leoz. This comes as FIFA President Sepp Blatter officially resigned on June 2nd. While not targeted in last week's arrests, U.S. law enforcement officials told the New York Times that the Zurich arrest will help set a precedent to help provide a build-up for a case against Blatter. Thanks for watching. TRTworld.com, Istanbul.